What's going on, everyone? I'm Steven, and today we're looking at Grambling State University world-famed Tiger Marching Band performing its halftime show from the Southern Miss game. The footage you're going to see in here is courtesy of Grambling State world-famed Tiger Marching Band. There'll be a link in the description below as well as in the cards at the top. Be sure to go watch the original video so you can see it in its entirety without any of my interruptions.
And subscribe to that channel as well.
Today we're looking at field shows, and this is what the team and I came up with on how to score field shows moving forward. We will have 5 categories, which are musicality, drill and design, marching technique, auxiliary, and performance. Musicality will consist of everything dealing with how the band sounds, like dynamics, tone quality, balance,
stuff like that.
Drill and design is everything dealing with how the show looks. Things like, are the lines straight? Could you tell what the formations are? And was the show fun and exciting?
Things like that.
Marching technique is how the band members move. That's things like, is everyone marching 90s? How's the horn swing? And basically the overall snap and drive of each person in the band. Auxiliary are the drum majors, dancers, flags, props, or anything that's
non-instrumental
that deals with the show. And performance is the overall energy from the band members, how the crowd responds to them, and how the show actually makes me feel.
Okay.
Let's get into this video.
I don't know too much about Grambling.
All I know is that they have a very large bass drum that they
roll around on wheels.
And they wear white shoes. Other than that, I don't know too much about them after that. So let's see what they got. This is the Grambling State University
world-famed
Tiger Marching Band performing its halftime show from the Southern Miss game.
Well, okay then.
Not too much to say right now.
Let's get into those scores.
We have 5 categories, which are musicality, drill and design, marching technique, auxiliary, and performance. I'm using a 0 to 10 scale where 0 is
Absolute trash.
and 10 is complete awesomeness. For musicality, it's a 7. I could not hear the music from the band that well, especially when they were in motion. The percussion was very loud, considering that it was not a covered stadium and that
That mega bass drum in the middle of the field.
you can definitely hear it. For drill and design, it's an 8. I didn't see anything that was wrong or even stood out as being wrong. The drill had a very fast tempo, so kudos to the band for keeping up with a tempo that fast. With the fast tempo of the drill and the way the video was cut together, it was difficult for me to see any mess ups at all.
And it was also a little bit difficult to even see the show and see what was actually going on.
So for the most part, everything looked pretty good. For marching technique, it's an 8. Again, with a fast tempo like that, band members,
You better be ready to march.
everyone looked good when it came to marching.
8 to 5.
The only thing that stood out was that the knee lift was different in a lot of people. Some people had a high knee lift,
Middle knee lift.
Low knee lift.
and again, that could come down to the tempo being fast,
Ultimately, the band needs to be in the right shape to be able to lift their knees high enough to stay with the tempo that's given.
or agree that everyone could bring the legs down a little bit so they all can look at least the same. For auxiliary, it's a 9. I didn't see any messes with the drum majors and nothing bad really stood out. I believe the dancers did well. The only thing I'd say was bad for the dancers was the way the band sounded playing behind them. Which leads us into the performance score, which is an 8. This score only came down to the way the band sounded. Some parts of the music throughout the show,
Was not clear as others.
and during the dance team feature, the band was also doing some kind of a dance that took away from the features of the ladies and also took away from the sound. The energy was there for most people, but there were some that was lacking some energy. The bottom line is,
The band looked a lot better than they sounded.
that brings the total score to 40. What are your thoughts on Grambling State University world famed Tiger Marching Band?
How did they look?
And
How did they sound to you?
do you agree with the scores I gave? Or
Do you not?
let me know. Comment down below. Peace. Thanks for watching this video. I really appreciate it. If you have a video that you would like for me to react to, please fill out and submit the request form, and I promise I'll make it happen. The link to the request form is located at the top of the description box down below. If you like this video, hit the like button, and please leave a comment. And if you want to see more videos just like this, subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell. Peace out.